Refreshing stories. No one can guess the outcome of this story. My name is Hiroshi, and this spring, I began working at an electrical appliances marketing company. This company was pretty big and famous, so I was motivated, and I worked very hard initially. But after a few months of working here, I began to see the dark sides of this company.
Huh? Why do I have to stock up that defective product?
That should be obvious, because the buying price is cheap.
We have to consider the quality as well. No retailer would be willing to sell that kind of product.
Well, that's where we do our part and try to sell it to the retailer. This guy, Manager Kataoka, the head of the marketing department, was famous for using dirty tricks to increase profit.
I want to be faithful to my customers.
You don't understand a thing, Chie. That's why you can't grow. Let me teach you the basics. What's the number one weapon of a female?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure you do. When a female goes to business negotiations, you first have to get alone with him. And after that, you casually hold his hand.
What are you saying, sir?
It's just holding hands. Sleeping around for business was normal back then. You have to be able to do things like that as an adult. Anyways, make sure to get a contract with them. If you can't, you're useless.
Okay.
Good girl. Just try it once. It'll start selling like hotcakes, and you'll be appreciating me for teaching you this. Hey, Miss Chie. Going out for lunch now? Do you want to go grab something together then?
You don't have to put Ms.
Then, senpai?
You can just call me by my name. I'm only a year older than you, and I'm still a newbie in my heart.
That's not it at all. Anyways, you don't look so well. Did something happen?
Yeah. The manager told me to put a bunch of 5-star reviews on our products.
Oh, they're called fake reviews, right?
I know. They don't work these days. It'll just make our company's reputation worse.
Is it Manager Kataoka? He's famous for those kinds of things.
Yeah, he makes me go to dinner parties with my clients even though I first thought it was for business negotiations.
Oh man, I didn't think he'd do that.
That's normal for him.
Have you thought about quitting?
Not at all. This is a secret, but I'm secretly planning to overthrow him and get in a higher position than him.
Overthrow?
Yep. No matter what he says, I want to be able to sell things that are actually good. And one day I'll prove to him that I was right.
Wow, you're so amazing. I want to be able to work with that kind of strong commitment like you, Miss Chie.
Stop with the Ms.
Miss Chie has been taking good care of me ever since I entered this company. She's been in the workforce for only a year, but she's very responsible and skilled. She's someone I looked up to very much.
Manager, what do you mean there's been a product recall?
Oh, you sold that product, right?
But I strongly opposed. The product was clearly defective.
What? You sold it knowing that it was defective? Then it's your fault.
But you were the one who ordered me to do it.
It was about a new AC system that our company purchased through a back channel last year. And apparently, the outdoor sun bit had a major defect, so we received many reports that the AC caught fire this summer. And what's worse, Kataoka was trying to push all responsibility to Miss Chie. That's what you get for trying to go against me! Because of that, Miss Chie lost much of her authoritative power, and all she could do now was follow Kataoka's orders on every business negotiation. It was obvious that she was getting worn out day by day. What's Chie doing? Hey, Hiroshi! Yes? Have you seen Chie? We have a business negotiation coming up soon, but I can't get a hold of her. Huh? I don't know. Stupid woman. That's why she's useless. Miss Chie! Miss Chie! What are you doing here? And drinking from midday?
Leave me alone.
But the negotiation, it started already.
Just shut up and leave.
Please don't give up here. You're going to overthrow him, right?
Leave me alone.
The Miss Chie that I saw there was not the Miss Chie that I knew. From all the stress at work, she became depressed, and her only option was to quit the job. Don't leave, Miss Chie. Without you, what should I strive for?
I've no use being here.
How will you live then?
Worst case, I could get assistance from the government. Hiroshi, don't wish for too much. There's nothing you can gain from this company.
Miss Chie. Then a few months passed, and it was confirmed that we would have a year-end party at work. And the person who became in charge was... that Mr. Kataoka. But with over 100 participants, we needed a venue that could account for all of us, and getting a reservation was very difficult. With that kind of situation, Kataoka asked around many people for advice, and he finally came up to me. Hiroshi, I heard your dad owns a restaurant. Yes, he does, but it's small. I'll decide that after going there. Please don't! If you go, my parents won't be able to handle it. Why is he so good at making others' lives terrible? Is this what it feels like to have a police officer come over to your house with a warrant? Yes, it's true that my dad owns a restaurant, but it seems like Kataoka thinks he can get whatever he wants from me. And as expected, he came to my dad's restaurant and told my dad some exaggerated story. I'm your son's manager, and I want to host a year-end party here. That should be fine, right? Mr. Kataoka, this restaurant only has 43 seats. It's absolutely not enough. Then do something about it. Yes, please do. I want to reserve this place with a budget of 20,000 yen per person. Is that from company expenses? Nope. It'll be our out-of-pocket money. Oh no. Okay then. I'll do a large-scale renovation. To be honest, I've been thinking about it, but because of you, I was able to make up my mind. Oh no! For real, Dad? Great. Then I'll leave the rest to you. And like that, my dad was taken in by Kataoka's fast talk and decided to renovate the restaurant even though it put serious strain on him. He made the second floor living space part of the restaurant and made seats in the parking lot. In addition, he even hired more people so that he could attend to 100 customers. Okay guys, let's do our best. Since the restaurant wasn't necessarily making lots of money, my dad thought this was a great opportunity and prepared very hard for it. This is it. Our Mesa de Amor will be reborn, and it'll make history. With our new Mesa de Amor, let's make sure to provide our guests with the best service we could ever give. However, when the day of the end of the year party came, Kataoka said something unbelievable. Sorry, Hiroshi, but cancel the restaurant. Huh? I don't know what you're saying. We're having an end of the year party, right? That place is a bit too small for 100 people. And plus, 20,000 yen per person is a bit too expensive, don't you think? You're the one who said that, though! We finally received notice from the fire department. So now we have permission to make hot pot at the office. Everyone will be happy with this, right? I mean, that's fine, but please make sure to pay the cancellation fee for the restaurant. Don't go spouting nonsense. It's your parents' restaurant, right? It should be fine to not pay. If you don't pay for it, the restaurant will go out of business. Yeah, if it does, then that's your dad's fault for not working hard enough. But my dad was preparing so hard for this day! No one cares about that. And so, in the end of the year party was held at the office. I'm so sorry, Dad. I tried my best till the end. It's alright. I knew something like this would happen one day. I knew it all along. Hey, I hope you're not thinking something strange, Dad. Don't worry. Just forget about me. I'll be saying goodbye to this house next month. Please, don't come searching for me. Don't give up, Dad! I got it! Let's sue the company for this! Let's make them pay compensation! And we could use it to rebuild this restaurant to start over from square one! Actually, that's pretty much impossible. Since it was a verbal agreement, there's no evidence to prove that there was actually a reservation. If Mr. Kataoka claims that we made this story up, then there's nothing we can do. Hiroshi, live a good life. No! Dad! Dad! Oh, I forgot to say one thing. Hiroshi, go look for a sugar daddy. Just kidding. That's not funny at all! And it's not the time or place to be making jokes! Oh man! Why did this have to happen? First Miss Chie, now my dad! Why does Kataoka have to bring misfortune to people around me? Why? Why am I so powerless? People's lives are being ruined and there's nothing I can do to help them! Ugh, darn it! On my way home on the bridge, I began to cry, realizing how helpless I was. But then suddenly, a woman came up to me and began talking to me.
You can't forgive that man, right?
Yes, he's ruining the lives of people precious to me. By the way, who are you?
I am Meerkat.
And a few weeks passed by. Manager! We got a bill addressed to the company! Huh? Mesa del Amor? Isn't that Hiroshi's parents' restaurant? We don't use that place. Just ignore it. The company received a bill for the cancellation fee from my dad's restaurant. But it didn't stop there. Hey manager! Somebody has sent you a bill of complaint! Huh? A bill of complaint? Is it from that restaurant again? No, it's from a woman. A woman? The person who filed a complaint was Miss Chie. That stupid woman. She's trying to make me the bad guy even till the end. She couldn't even do her job properly, and now she wants to act like the victim. Huh? Wait a moment. The name of this lawyer, I feel like I know her. Don't you too, manager? Representative? Attorney Neko Izumi? What? Are you kidding me? Neko Izumi? Isn't she that super famous attorney? Yes, the lady, Meerkat, who I met while I was crying on the bridge, was a super skilled and famous attorney known to even be feared by the people in the legal world.
I see that you finally realized that I was behind all of this.
Please don't make me go to the court!
No way, I never let my prey escape me.
Prey? By the way, may I ask why you're called Meerkat?
I shall tell you. Previously, there was a man named the Scorpion. He was an evil man who repeated murder and marriage in hopes of getting his wife's life insurance. I was a prosecutor at that time, and I managed to defeat the team of skilled lawyers who were hired by the Scorpion, and made him get the death sentence.
Death sentence?!
Meerkats eat scorpions. And because I became known as the woman who killed the scorpion, I became known as the Meerkat. What do you think? Aren't I pretty cool?
That's actually really cool.
Hey, Kataoka. I hate people who treat others unfairly. I will make you experience hell.
Someone! Help! After that, Meerkat was very quick on her actions and got straight to her business. The cancellation fee for my dad's restaurant was paid instantly. And because Kataoka was held responsible, by the time we realized, everybody ignored him, and he became completely isolated at work. In addition, it was declared that he caused Miss Chie emotional distress, so she demanded that he pay compensation for that by himself. Someone's been knocking on my door for a long time. I'm scared. Is it the bill collector? Or is it a mail from the attorney? No, 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 no! I don't want this! Currently, Kataoka is buried in debt and lives in a super old, shabby apartment by himself, living under fear of any phone calls or visitors who might be debt collectors. On the other hand, my dad... Dad! How's it been going these days? I was able to get the cancellation fee from last year's end-of-the-year party, but I think I'm more suited to run a small restaurant. I have no skills to run such a big place. At this rate, I'll go bankrupt soon, and there's no way to stop it. Oh man, why did I agree to accept that kind of risky request? Don't worry at all, Dad. I brought someone who might be able to help you. I remember seeing you coming to this restaurant before.
I'm actually a former colleague of Hiroshi. Since I used to work at the marketing department, I thought I could help out.
Is that true?
Yes. At my previous work, I was forced to sell defective or useless things, and I got depressed from that. But the food at this restaurant was so good that I would happily recommend it and promote it to the people.
Oh my, that sounds great. I can't thank you enough for this. And so, Miss Chie began to work at my dad's restaurant. Although it just started, I feel like everything will turn out great at the end. I'm so lucky. There was a 10-yen coin on the floor. I could buy some snacks with this. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.